everybody, it is Jake, Jason, and Dustin and Hayes here from Circle Star Firearms and Outdoors on a beautiful Sunday morning. And it's not really Sunday morning, but for everybody else that's listening, it's probably Sunday morning.
It's
Close
probably
enough.
raining too.
Guys, we really appreciate y'all turning in. If this is your first time listening to us, we are based out of a really cool, the best little gun store in Texas.
It says that on our business card, so it must be true.
It does. Yeah,
Number one.
Yep. Everybody that works here thinks so. But we're right now. We're in Anderson, and we've got special guests Dustin and Hayes, who are both, I don't know, family members here. I don't know what you'd call them.
Family salesman members.
Family salesman members. Yes, but they're also
Vital parts
two
of
of
the
our
team.
very best shooters who are going to compete at Kalash Bash. And
Well, when you say very best, the bar's set pretty low.
that is true. That is. I mean, I was trying to keep it, make you sound good. But we're going to talk about Kalash Bash, the shooting competition. You're going to tell us all about it. This will be a pre-Kalash Bash show. And when you come back, you can tell us
About Kalash Bash?
About Kalash Bash. But before we get too into it, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsors, B&B Taxidermy and Belleville Meat Market. We appreciate both those guys a lot.
Rock
We use
stars
them.
as
We love
always.
them. They're the best of the best. If you haven't used them, try them out. I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
I actually had some Belleville Meat Market pan sausage this morning for breakfast, and it was
yeah.
delicious.
I have it every
delicious.
single morning. Yeah, every morning. when you roll in with like 3 deer and you're like, all pan sausage. Are you sure? Yep, I am.
I know what I'm doing.
And then I didn't because it filled up that entire 450 quart cooler.
Oh, yeah.
And then 2 other ones on. So when anybody needs pan sausage, I got you. I got 2 freezers full of it.
So I might take some of that.
There you go. All right. So Kalash Bash. Well,
Sounds communist.
It does. Do we need to introduce Hayes?
So the real question is, all right, so Hayes, have you been on the podcast?
I have.
Okay,
Okay.
so we don't have to introduce Hayes.
And Dustin's definitely been on before.
Yeah.
Just a time or two.
So,
And I'm
so for
excited about
those
having
that are
these two.
listening on the radio and not watching on YouTube, my first question: y'all don't have blue or dyed hair, so you're not fitting in with the current Communist Party. Are you still allowed to attend Kalash Bash?
So the cool thing about Kalash Bash is we're only celebrating the only successful thing that communism ever produced.
Nice.
So for those that don't know, since you've been last year's first year, I want to hear about that in a second. Explain Kalash Bash.
So, Kalash Bash, Texas is an annual event that takes place in Eagle Lake, so about an hour and a half from Anderson. And basically, it is a shooting competition and celebration of the most widely distributed firearms platform in existence.
Oh, and to quote and probably misquote Lord of War, there is 1 AK for every 3 people on the planet.
There is 1 AK for every... Oh, crap. I can't remember it.
No, he's going to break out like pie.
Yeah.
But,
It's like 1 AK for every 3 people on the planet. The question is, how do we arm the other
11.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's like, I haven't been yet, but I heard it described kind of as a Ren Festival for the AK people.
That's
I
what
think
I've
that's
heard.
right.
That's what I've heard.
That would be an accurate description. Half the reason to go for lots of folks is the people watching event.
Oh, yeah.
It's
That's why I'd go for
I
100%.
can't wait.
so like no joke. Last year, there was a guy dressed up. There was 2 guys. One was dressed up as the Lone Ranger, and the other one was dressed up as Tonto. Which poor guy dressed up as Tonto. It was kind of chilly, and he didn't have much on. But dude was cool. I actually talked to him for a little bit, and he stayed in character the whole time, did the voice and everything. He actually gave me an arrowhead.
So y'all are going in costume this year, right?
So I am going to wear clothes that I don't particularly care to get muddy. Hayes here is actually going to dress up as Michael Douglas from Falling Down.
Yeah.
Because with the glasses
he looks
and
so
the,
much like Michael
he's
Douglas.
100%.
Don't worry until you saw this. You see the tie that I got?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
perfect.
I can't wait.
He's just trying to go home.
He's just trying to. I just want a
wanna
burger.
go home.
The last thing I need is just
Whammy
the
burger?
pins in the shirt pocket
Yeah. And a briefcase.
and a
I,
briefcase.
I just
don't
threw
think
a
they'll let me
briefcase
walk around
away.
with a briefcase.
I'm sure they would.
We'll see.
So,
So,
so as far as it goes, right? So my favorite part, and just from a little research and y'all talking about last year, is like the whole costume side because there are prizes given out for that.
There are.
But like, what's the weekend? Like, there is shooting competition? There's the
So-
costume side.
So the main big shindig is going to be Saturday. So that's when the majority of the competitions are going on. That's where they're going to have the Spirit Awards, as well as live music at the quote unquote Kalash Bash After Dark event.
Sounds more and more
yeah,
Red
that's gonna be wild.
The only video I saw was a mosh pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A serious
No.
mosh pit.
Yeah, no joke. So last year they actually had Freak on a Leash perform, so it might get a little weird.
It just sounds like Hayes up and down. Like
100%.
I'm so excited.
So as far as the competition side go, what part of the competition are y'all in?
So Hayes, if you want to, do a little talking, so I'm not doing all of it.
We are in the subgun competition, so everything pistol caliber, but in rifle and or submachine gun style setup. But they're still allowing FRTs, which I think should be really fun.
Yeah, there's different classes that you can compete in, right? So you've got at least for the subgun matches, there is communist origin, and then there's free world origin, and then you can break those down further by free world optics and comblock optics, and then they also have an additional class for those using FRTs.
So what are you-
FRTs are forced reset triggers to make your gun shoot a little bit quicker.
So which ones are y'all in? And then the follow up to that would be what you bring in.
So we're both in
Subgun open.
so subgun free world with free world optics.
World optics. That's what it is, yeah.
For being my AK guy, you've brought no AK to the AK party.
I don't have a 9mm AK yet.
So why did y'all do the subgun and not like the rifle categories?
So, unfortunately, the rifle comp is pretty limited. So, to get into the rifle comp, I think they're wanting you to have competed like at least a year beforehand, like in the subgun match, before you can get into the rifle comp.
Yeah,
So,
the tickets were gone immediately.
Yeah, I can
so there's
imagine
a
that being the-
pre-registration, and then there's open registration. Everybody who got into the rifle comp did pre-reg.
Got to serve your dues.
Now, I've been watching them train a little bit, and they're quick. Both of them. The runs, they're hard stops. It's fun to watch. It's supposed to rain a lot this weekend, and I don't know how
Have
their
you worked on your
tactics-
tactical slide yet?
I actually brought traction this time, so I shouldn't fall.
Nice, nice. Either that or
Yeah,
just,
last night at Academy buying cleats.
No, I bounced off the ground last time we were shooting.
No joke. He was wearing his leather soled boots, and he took off at a sprint, and I thought he was going to catch himself, but about 3 steps in, he just face
Straight down.
planted.
10 feet worth of falling.
you could go down on the showroom floor and practice. Just take your shoes off and slide in your socks.
Exactly.
Well, see, then we got to play Bob Seger, and I got to take my pants off. and that would
Old
be
time
weird.
rocker. That'd be a good costume too.
See, you don't have to try hard for that one. Just some tidy whities and a shirt. You're golden.
Everybody's
Tidy Whitey's is showing off a lot more than people want to see, buddy.
Oh, so about you, what rifles are you taking?
Go ahead, Ace.
So mine is more of just a trash put together build, but it's built off of a first generation Palmetto
Hey,
State.
it's a trash can, not a trash can.
That's
Remember
right.
that.
It was a Generation 1 PSA 9 or whatever they used to call it, but different barrel, different handguard. It went from a 16-inch to a 7.5. And then I have no idea what trigger I have in it, and I have the Osprey 45K on it with a Sig Romeo, the original Sig Romeo. So
And with your quote unquote free world optics, what optic?
it is just the original Sig Romeo model. The 1632, nothing special.
Scratchy glass.
Cost me $50.
Yeah. I loved it. They went out for their first training session. I pulled up right when they did it. Hayes wasn't zeroed. He had his zeros together.
Not at all.
Homeboy was way off.
Yeah.
For a bore sight, it was probably 3 feet off
But you got it right. You got it right quick.
ish.
And Dustin, what you running?
So I'll be taking what I like to refer to as honey badger at home. So it's a CMMG Banshee, the radial delayed blowback in 9mm that runs Colt mags. And I specifically chose Colt mags because they're a lot easier to load than Glock mags. But it's got one of the Midwest Industries suppressor-ready handguards, so I've actually got my Silencer Co. Octane 9 tucked up under the handguard. Oh, yeah. So I've got a 12.5-inch handguard, and the suppressor sticks out about 2 inches.
Like an SD style.
Yeah.
Hayes, are you running suppress too?
I am, yes, sir. I've got the Osprey 45K Silencer Co.
Nice.
And then for optics, I have the Vortex UH1 Huey.
That's a
I do like
good
that one.
optic. I do too.
So what's the? Is it like every kind of shooting competition? It'll be kind of a course. You'll run up, engage the targets, run to the next one. Here's that whole idea is kind of like a run and gun style idea.
Yeah,
or?
pretty much. There'll be some barricades and some spots like no-shoot targets and stuff like that.
And it's just against time, and then I guess they'll rank you how fast you clear the course.
So
Yeah, with penalties. And
it's yeah. So of course you've got penalties for failure to engage and miss targets and stuff like that, and there's also procedural penalties. So like if you shoot with your foot outside a box or something like that, then it's a penalty. But it's reading through the rules kind of quickly yesterday. It almost sounds like it's kind of on a curve. So you're going to have your stage percentage, and that's taken off of the guy with the fastest time with the least penalties, right? So the best par for the stage, and then you're going to be ranked accordingly.
Cool. I'm guessing there's trophies, prizes, but money. I don't know.
So I don't know that there's going to be any monetary prizes, but there are a lot of cool stuff that they're going to be handing out as prizes. Last year they gave away a bunch of guns, bunch of cool furniture, stuff like that.
For like the winners, or just random draws or raffles, or
Random draws, raffles, and winners, yeah.
Interesting.
Super cool. I'm sure y'all will do well. You're both fantastic shots and pretty athletic.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Take lots of videos.
For 44 pages of a rule book, though, I still need to read through it.
You gotta wing it when you get there.
Yeah.
Rules.
The main thing you want to worry about is, just make sure that you do everything the range officer instructs. 4 basic rules of firearm safety, obviously. Every gun is always loaded all the time. Know your target, what's beyond it. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot, so on and so forth, etc.
And try to look cool doing it.
And then,
Do you run the stage in costume?
yes.
No, you've got to.
I hope.
Yes.
So that could be awesome, right? The guy that's
Everything about this is like they're.
the guy that starts as the rice farmer. He just comes out from underneath the
All right,
the
no,
cloak.
so seriously, no joke. Last year there was a little guy. I mean, he was probably like 4'8". No
Asian,
joke.
little Asian dude. I hope.
Yes.
In my mind, he is.
And absolutely, he was 100% dressed up as the dude from Tropic Thunder, the Flaming Dragon kid. He had the cigar and everything.
We are flaming dragons.
Because
that's what
I have the lead farmer costume, the whole thing from Christmas still.
See, that's the best part about this one because, I don't go to a lot of competitions, but I've been to enough of them that they are they're serious, right? They're very like macho in their own way. It's kind of the whole industry, right? It's fun to see like an event like Kalash Bash that
Make it fun.
That makes it fun. That you can embrace the culture because there's a whole like meme joke side of guns that are hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
The lead farmer, the flaming dragons, all the stuff. You got.
Be careful. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
some can't be
Yeah,
said
as
on
the
the
one
radio.
I was about to say, I was like, no.
Yep, there's a bunch of good ones.
I really hope there's a guy walking around that's got like, like the glasses that have the fake mustache. Like
Oh, the Groucho Marx
yes,
glasses.
like that glasses that just has a shirt that says definitely not ATF, like the meme, just hiding behind the fence.
He should be wearing
That'd be a
this.
good one.
It'd really throw him off.
Well, it's fun. I mean, that's, we attribute a lot of our success to that because when you walk in, we're goofballs. We have fun. We're not definitely, we don't give off the condescending vibe or that we're too serious.
I know.
And people appreciate that. So I think having
Yeah,
an
I mean,
event
you
like
take
this where you can
safety
have
seriously,
fun.
but you might as well have fun while you're doing
Yeah.
it. Guns are supposed to be fun. Like this
Yeah.
whole industry is supposed to be fun.
Yeah, it is, and people take it too seriously sometimes. I mean, it's shooting sports. It's a sport. It's yeah, and it's a blast. But there's a lot of people out there that need to lighten up. Take an example from us.
100%.
All right, so y'all are taking a tent and one cot, so you're gonna spoon, obviously.
Absolutely.
Because when you walked in this morning, you said, "Anybody got caught?"
So I'm going to borrow Jake's cot so I don't have to sleep literally on the ground. I believe Hayes has his little sleeping pad.
I do. Yeah, the one that you can step on to blow it up.
Nice.
I've got more
That
than
if
one
you're on a
cot.
slight
Yeah.
incline,
See,
you
here's
will
the best
slowly
part about
slide
this, 'cause-
off of outside of the tent on the side of a mountain in Colorado.
It seems, it's April, right? So it's always going to rain. It seems like it rained just about every Kalash bash. This is not the first one they've ever had. So it's going to be in my mind, this is going to be like the Woodstock 99 of like all things
Oh, yeah.
shooting.
I expect it to get weird.
Weird and muddy.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking about just wearing my cowboy hat and my duster the whole time.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Yeah.
Ooh, like a Western risky business.
I don't know if there's a country version of old time rock and roll, but we can try and find one.
I'm sure.
Walk around with a boombox on my shoulder.
I'm sure there is.
So is there? You got the
Achy
shoot.
breaky heart.
You got the like the whole like theme, side of it. Like what else is there to do there?
So the one thing I'm really excited about is the live fire tents. So a lot of different vendors will show up with different things that you can actually try out. And last year is where I got to shoot a PKM for the first time, which if you've never done, I would consider a religious experience.
So is it? Are they just AKs, or are they bringing like comp block stuff, or are they bringing like everything?
There will be a Dishka.
There's going to be a Dishka out there. I'm definitely shooting the Dishka this year. But there's one guy that's got like Browning M2, same guy with the Dishka. He's got a bunch of stuff, like everything, com block and free world. And then like the main ones, like Krebs Custom was out there last year, and I got to shoot their latest model. I think it's a K23. Super cool rifle. It was actually Mark Krebs' personal rifle on the demo bay. 5.56 full auto. Super soft shooting. Like,
Interesting. Was it on the AK platform?
yep.
Like,
Cool. We had a gentleman stop by yesterday. He's headed out there to spend the weekend. He was from Kansas City. I didn't catch his name, but he said he's working the parking lot Saturday, and he's competing. And yeah,
is there like vendor side of it too? Can you go out there and like pick up receivers and parts and
Oh,
build
absolutely.
kits and?
You can also get a tattoo there. They have tattoo set up.
if y'all don't
I'm gonna put this out there.
each get like the opposite side of a heart or something.
And I was gonna say, if you could get Hayes intoxicated enough that he'll get the face tattoo, I'll cover the cost.
Oh,
Get him like the whole
mini
like
Mike Tyson?
yes,
The tricky
Get
part is
the-
getting me
get the-
intoxicated.
get the face tribal.
Or do like a down periscope.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Just, I'm glad I'm not going. I'd do something dumb.
Well, no, it would just need to be like no ragrets, but like
No,
straight down
yes.
my back.
Right there.
Really? Not even a single letter.
And for those of you out there who don't know, AK people do have kind of a stigma or whatever you want to call it. They've got a unique personality. Mm-hmm. And they're kind of like juggalos. Just getting a whole bunch of them together is. I really want to go just to like.
I want to go to the gathering
spectate.
so bad.
I know you
Saying,
do.
for being an
We're-
AR guy, I'm so excited.
I told Jake the other day.
You know, it'd be
Yeah,
funny. You know what you could do? Dress up as Jane Goodall and just go out there and study them. Be like, ooh,
taking notes.
today we're studying the autistics in their native environment.
That'd be a good one too. Maybe next year, juggalos.
Yeah, it's easy.
Go to Kalash
Why,
Bash,
but why,
ask Juggalos.
and by the way, they're playing at House of Blues of all places in Houston here in a couple weeks. I told him about it.
I'm
He's like,
in.
I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, they're
You're like Copy McCop face. Like we're not walking in a bunch of juggalos. It's not gonna work.
That's gonna be my clown makeup. It's just gonna write "not a cop" in black and white.
I'm just gonna wear a T-shirt that says "Not a Fed."
Yeah.
Not a fan.
Oh man. Well, hey, let's take a quick break. Thank our sponsors, and then we'll come back with some more of these shenanigans.
And we're back.
Thank you, Kenny, and thank you to our sponsors. We are here again with Dustin and Hayes talking all about Kalash Bash. And
Did you have to come up with a nickname for Kalash Bash? Like,
I did.
oh yeah, 100%.
Did you see any of the memes I made that I sent to him?
No.
Oh.
I will show you after.
You know, because
It's-
that's what I was thinking. Like you made the perfect analogy. The AK guy is kind of like the Juggalo of the gun world,
Yeah.
and every good Juggalo has a Juggalo name.
Yeah. Well, I gave the event a name, another name.
One not appropriate for radio.
No.
Probably not even the internet. That's scary.
Definitely not.
Yeah, actually, no. The internet's a pretty wild and free place. You can do just about anything you want on there.
That's
So we've kind of talked about what the event is and some of the fun side of that. Let's talk about y'all and the prep for it, because I'm gonna say now, if y'all don't win, employmentship might get questionable. Don't disrespect the family.
You come to me on this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
If Hayes slips and eats it, I need a photo of it.
Dude,
Type
if
like,
you don't get
"Look,
that on
they-
video."
they massacred my boy.
That's only going to happen if he like full on does a face plant and scorpions.
I hope he gets out there and he's like a 6-year-old on a slip and slide, just sending it.
I was gonna say the worst part is I'll be in a white shirt, so it'll be very clear which way I fell.
So but let's talk about prep.
All right.
What did we do to make sure that we win?
So at the current moment, so we went over to Steve's the other day and we were shooting some of his steel out there, and he's got the reactive targets that will swing either way whenever you hit them. And the 115 grainers that we were using weren't quite doing the trick. So
Like on the dueling tree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we're going to do after the podcast, we're actually going to run to the back and we're going to try out some of the 124 grain, make sure our guns like it, make sure it cycles well, make sure it groups well, because there are going to be, there's some accuracy-based scoring to it. So we're just going to make sure that everything works well with 124s. If that's the case, we'll go ahead and pick up some for the match, and then just, get final zeros, make sure everything's where it needs to be.
Because I believe it's minimum 7 feet. Did they say? And it was like 35 yards would be the furthest.
So
Or was it
we're going to
50?
go, it'll be 7 yards to 30 yards
30.
for the subgun match.
All steel, or I guess steel and paper?
Steel and
Steel
paper.
and paper, yeah. A
Interesting.
lot of like through windows. I was watching some of the videos on it, so it's a lot of
Positional shooting.
yeah, through the window, or you've got 3 stacked on top of each other. You're only supposed to hit the center one, or yeah.
There's a lot of to the window, to the wall stuff.
Till all,
Yeah.
what?
I hope they have it. Do they have like a bunch of like Russian food and like? Do
I
they,
hope
they
not.
Go all yeah. You get like cabbage on a stick or.
Well, I was going to say Russian food is actually non-existent, so there'll be food trucks from other countries.
I'm gonna say, well, that's what the F in communism stands for.
Food.
Food.
Ooh, Cheetos.
Hey everybody, it's Jason here from Circle Star Firearms and Outdoors in beautiful Anderson, Texas. Joined today by 2 of our most famous employees, Dustin and Hayes. And today they're going to do episode 2 of Kalash Bash, and I'm really looking forward to it. Before we get too far in, we want to say a couple things. Shout outs to our sponsors. Belleville Meat Market, they're awesome. If you haven't tried them, go. I promise you won't be disappointed. And B&B Taxidermy. And, of course, Bill Thick Ford, our new sponsor. We're super pumped about having those guys.
fantastic.
So thank you, guys. You're the best. All of our vehicles are from there. They've taken really, really good care of us. We don't take on a lot of new sponsors. We're really picky about it. It's got to be somebody that we can stand behind. We're over the top. We believe in them. And B&B, Bill Thick, and everybody's a B. I just realized that. B&B, Belleville Meat Market, and
B&B taxidermy.
Yeah, yeah. All of them. You could get confused easy. And another quick shout out to Dustin, with it being your anniversary.
Today is my 4th wedding anniversary.
Way to go. Yay. And of course, a big thank you and shout out to our sponsor, or you guys. You are kind of better than sponsors because y'all keep us going by listening. So if you're on the interwebs, like, share. If you're listening, tell your mama and them. Let people know about us. We keep getting bigger and bigger, and we can come and tell you these obnoxious and stories full of shenanigans and all kinds of hooliganism.
Mm-hmm. Also, you can find us on YouTube now.
Ooh, we're on the YouTubes, Facebooks, the Grams.
The Gram.
Not the tickety-tockety. They don't like the firearms at all. At all. Well, cool, guys. Well, I guess the last episode where we left off, we were talking about y'all were pumped, y'all were prepped, y'all were going to Kalash Bash. Mm-hmm. For those of the people who didn't hear the last episode, y'all want to talk a little about it and tell them what Kalash Bash is, where it was, what it was all about, and then go into how it all planned out, how it got weird.
Every year, there is an event called Kalash Bash in Eagle Lake, Texas. And basically, it is a shooting competition and celebration, all things AK. You show up on the main day, Saturday, and there's live fire demonstrations with full auto machine guns. If you check out our Facebook page, there's a lot of short videos of me and Hayes shooting some really cool stuff on Saturday. Like Hayes got to shoot an M60.
So happy about that.
I got to shoot a PPSH 41, which super cool. That thing is a bullet hose. I mean,
yeah,
the rate of fire on that thing is insane. Saturday all culminates in their live concert, which is preceded by their Spirit Awards. And for those of you who don't know, they have a LARP competition, and it's a different theme every year. And this year it was Fallout.
What's LARP? Live action role play?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a bunch of communist gun loving people walking around in costumes. Are all the costumes related to AKs?
No. So like I said, this year it was the theme was Fallout. So you had people like wearing the blue suits from the Fallout vaults and stuff like that. Hayes knows a lot more than me about Fallout because he actually played the video games. I just know a little bit. But Hayes, if you want to explain that.
So essentially, Fallout is set post-nuclear apocalypse, and it's set in the U.S. And each game was set like there was Fallout New Vegas, there's Fallout in the Commonwealth, which was Fallout 4, but essentially you are a survivor, and you're a survivor, and you're trying to figure out what happened, and you're trying to find your son. And the one that I played the most is Fallout 4, who, spoiler, is the main bad guy.
Cool.
But there were a few folks out there that were, doing the Fallout thing. There was one group of guys, and they were my favorite ones. They had like nothing to tie them to Fallout at all. It was 100% straight up World War II GIs, and it was a dad, his 2 sons, and their buddy. And they went all in.
Nice.
They had the pup tents, they had the fatigues, they had the helmets, they had the period correct boots, the period correct bandoliers, everything.
Yeah, their campsite was a fob.
It was.
Sandbags, everything. It was
sandbags,
awesome.
Wooden crates with U.S. military property stamped on them, everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's legit.
And they drove all the way from Ohio.
Yeah.
So there's people that are getting into this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Like they're all year long. This is their like people at Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had
Now, are there like the Renaissance Festival? Are there other events like this, like other AK events around the country, or is this the one?
So as far as AK events, the only other one that I could think of would be Red October. But I don't think it's as big.
Cool. Well, we might have to send you to find out after everybody hears about the wildness with this.
There's also Lethal Weapons, but that's not AK related. That's just at the same property.
Lethal Weapons and Kalash Bash are hosted by the same guy. And Lethal Weapons is kind of the same idea as Kalash Bash, but it's retro guns. So like carry handle M16s, and like FNCs, stuff that you would think about or see in like 80s movies and early 90s movies.
Yeah, MP5.
Yeah.
So lots of girls walking around in bikinis with dual Uzis.
That remains to be seen.
There's only one way to find out.
You'd be surprised. It'd probably be a big old dude in a bikini.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, so y'all been, and we're gonna hear some of them. They've been telling me some of the stories from Kalash Bash, and yeah, well, they texted me and they're like, I was like, how is it? And the next morning they're like, it got weird.
Yeah, the concert is where the tone changed.
So so you get there. The weather wasn't great, and you arrive. So let's go from you arrive.
So we pull in the front gate, and we're camping in a tent just because, one, I don't know if there's any actual hotels in Eagle Lake.
They're far. They were like 35, 40 minutes away.
Yeah. And so we're shooting on Sunday at 8 a.m. for our match. So we didn't necessarily, we wanted as minimal travel time as possible.
Then you get to spoon with Hayes, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, he was on the cot. I was on the floor, so there was no spooning.
Y'all can stick to it. It's good.
By the way, Hayes isn't a very good, heater, just for those of y'all wondering.
Yeah, I don't got a lot of meat on me.
But so we pull in the gate, and it's been raining all week, and it continues to rain through the event. So this whole place is a muddy mess. So
Well, the mosh pit, what we called the mush pit.
It was the mosh
nasty.
pit. But we go and find a parking spot, and we park right next to this little yellow Scion that somebody had parked, what I'm assuming a couple days before, because there was still grass underneath it.
Yeah,
Was it muddy? Yeah.
yeah.
It wasn't muddy underneath the car, but so many people had spun their tires trying to get in and out of this particular lot that this yellow Scion was no longer yellow.
It's just brown.
See, at some point that would become a thing. Like, let's spit a little mud on that one.
Well, the dude behind him was in a two-wheel drive and got stuck and just kept spinning him and painted it brown.
Yeah.
So a little slippery.
A
Little bit.
a little bit.
But thankfully, we both had our waterproof boots on, so we could move around without, getting our feet wet.
Yeah, shout out to 511. Those boots are awesome.
I was rocking my Merrills because I had to exchange my Kinetrex. They were a size too small.
Which is a big deal with your mountain
Oh
boots.
my God. Yeah, for the amount we were walking to, if you didn't have comfy shoes, that would have sucked a
Yeah.
lot worse. Yeah.
So day one, it's raining. What time did y'all get there?
It's like,
Funny story. So the plan was for Hayes to meet me at my house at 8. And we would take off from there since my house from his house was on the way to Kalash Bash.
and at 8:45, Dustin is knocking on my front door. Because Allie wanted to go out to Northgate the night before, and we got back at like 4.
You hit all the bars?
Dude, hit a lot of them.
Nice.
Yeah, I tried calling like 7 times, and each time it went straight to voicemail.
Allie's like 90 pounds. How much could she drink? How many bars could she go to?
Well, she just keeps drinking.
Yeah, she can handle it. No, we've hung out a couple times. Yeah, she's one of us.
Yeah.
So I show up to Hayes' door, and he opens it, and he's like, "Oh, crap."
So, give me 5 minutes. But we ended up getting there, what?
I think we ended up getting there around 10 or so.
10, like 20-ish. Yeah. Yeah, weather up there wasn't terrible. But
Yeah.
right when we got into the event, it changed. It opened up.
Yeah. So we were like, all right, let's go ahead and get the tent set up so we can, not have to worry about that later at the end of the day when we're tired and just want to go to bed. So we start setting up the tent, and I mean, like, right when we pull this sucker out of the bag to start setting it up, it dumps on us.
Like huge raindrops.
It was the big old fat rain that Forrest Gump was talking about.
Yeah. And then it proceeded to rain for the next like hour and a half, same level. So then we finally, about 20 minutes into it, like, all right, let's just set it up. It'll dry, hopefully.
So we get the tent set up, we get all our stuff in it, except for the guns, because we, leave those in the truck.
Because you're shooting a subgun competition, you don't have AKs. AKs you wouldn't have to worry about. You throw those in the mud, leave them outside. Subguns, so you probably want to keep those a little clean.
Yeah, my $50 AR might not like mud very much.
So we get everything squared away, and we start walking over to the event. And right when you walk into like where the event's being held, one of the main live fire tents is 50 yards from the door. So, like, as soon as you get there, you got to pop your hearing protection in, or you're going to hear nothing but ringing all day.
Yeah, you're talking to the ticket lady, and a PKM just opens up behind you.
Yeah, you get a 25-round rip off a PKM.
It was so loud. The 240 was crazy loud. But, yeah, no, the live fire was sweet. The 24 karat gold AK that I can only hold with gloves.
I like gold.
Paid for that. I guess y'all had already registered for the competition part of it.
Yes.
So y'all walk in, get a wristband or whatever.
Got a little green wristband.
Yeah, so if you were camping, you got a wristband. If you were not camping on site, then you just got your standard name tag credentials. So we were walking around, like the SHOT Show tag that you get.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same idea. So we had the tag and the wristband.
You get to put the company you're with or title or anything, or just your name?
So if we like had a sponsored event booth, then we could have had our credentials on it.
Did you put your real names, or did y'all?
Real names. Yeah.
Sad.
Fake names would have been fun, though.
Yeah.
Fake names would have been really fun.
I would have gone. So this was your first time there.
Yes, my first time
What
there.
was your? Okay, you paid for your ticket. What's your first impression?
Immediately, I saw the two opposite ends of the spectrum of people there. I saw the 6 different dudes, all dressed the same with bleach blonde hair, looking like the main character from Fallout, or the little Fallout boy. And then on the other side, there's a completely bald, super ripped, 100% tattooed dude walking around that is a little sketchy looking. And I was like, okay, this is going to be fun.
I mean, there's all different kinds of people walking around there at Kalash Bash. I mean, you had guys like me walking around in Wranglers and a cowboy hat, and then you had the dude dressed up as the bullet farmer from
Tropic Thunder Lead
Mad
Farmer?
Max.
Oh, Mad Max.
No, bullet farmer from Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude was. So he was walking around in this whole getup, voice changer, big old folding wings. He went all out. I was expecting this to be some big old fat, really kind of creepy dude that lives in his mom's basement. That dude was like 65.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. But that being said, my favorite character from last year returned this year, and it was Tonto.
Yes.
And Tonto is a super cool dude.
Yeah. Shout out. I forget your name, but I had his phone number because he wanted to send me photos that we were taking, and I was sending him some. His profile picture is like a very professional suit and tie. Like, that's not who I met.
Well, that's we've been, because we live right here next to Plantersville, right? So everybody's been to Renaissance Festival a time or two. And it's crazy when you start talking to the people that are really into it, staying there, like, what do I'm a plastic surgeon, or I'm a lawyer.
Yeah,
I'm like, what? No, you're not.
Never
You're a
have
fairy.
guessed that.
All right, so let's keep going because it's still raining. You're in.
Starting to get super wet.
Yeah. What's the first thing we do? Just go straight to machine guns and start shooting, or?
So, man, what we really did the first day, we just kind of perused all the little live fire demo tents. We actually ran into Christian with Dead Air.
Oh, cool.
He's the guy who used to be our Dead Air rep. Now Jordan is, and both of them are great guys. Not that, there's anything wrong with Jordan because we love him. We just miss Christian because he's our buddy. But we sat there and we hung out with him for a little bit. He demoed the Nomad OTB for us, which
cool.
I am super excited about. That thing is
Crazy
ridiculously
quiet.
And you
quiet.
said it was quiet.
The video I have of it is way louder than what it actually sounded like.
It's super cool.
So the cool thing about the video that we have is you can hear all of the unsuppressed guns going off in the background, and then you hear this little.
Yeah.
I can't wait to test one out.
It didn't help that every other live fire that had a full auto AK had the LAF break, and they call it the loud and flashy break.
But we know what it is.
But we all know
we
what
all
it
know.
means.
Yeah, and it holds up. Holy crap.
Wow. Because they're not loud enough as it is.
Yeah, no kidding.
But after that, we just kind of, because there's a long line of vendor tents that
And I know
goes,
it's for you two guys, one of y'all's common bonds that why you are like BFFs is food. The boys like to eat. Hayes especially.
We will get to the baked potato later.
that was the best baked potato I think I've ever had.
It was enormous.
Hayes, by this time it's noon or so. You probably need a drink.
So they actually did not serve any drinks at that event.
Which,
wow.
which I was surprised because last year they actually had a bartending trailer out there that you could go up and you could buy like a whiskey and Coke or a beer or something at. But none of the vendors had any beer this year. So if you were going to drink, an adult beverage, you had to bring it yourself.
We did not do that.
We were sorely unprepared, unfortunately.
It doesn't sound like y'all at all.
Well,
We
we were planning on using the bar trailer.
we adapted and we overcame.
Yeah, we improvised, adapted, and overcame for sure. So
Shout out Tonto one more time.
yeah, absolutely. Tonto was very generous with his fire water.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Michelob, but then the bottle of Woodford they brought out.
There's also a bottle of Angel's Envy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were being real generous. He said, "Yeah, come find us later. We got a bunch of beer."
Bet.
Yeah.
You do not realize the tactical error you have just made.
I'm gonna drink it all. It's my new mission. And we did.
They ran out of beer.
But everyone was nice there. That was the fun part.
Yeah.
Everyone was just there to have fun.
Yeah, I don't think we met a single person who is just not, super nice and happy to be there.
Nobody running around trying to start fights or biting
No.
people
No,
or
absolutely
nothing
not.
weird like that.
No, because if they had, I feel like there were some people there that would get down.
Oh, yeah. If somebody tried to start a fight, they would immediately be pounded into the mush and then escorted off the property.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably a pretty safe event.
Yeah. But we make it all the way is, live fire, and it's live fire the whole way. And they go in and out of live fire and then ceasefire, live fire, ceasefire. But we make it all the way down to, I think, where we shot the M60, you shot the crank.
Yeah.
And did you shoot anything else over there? Was it just the...
No, that was the only thing I shot over there was the AK-74U.
Okay. But then I was very impressed. We watched them run through 3 barrels on an MG42 while I was waiting in line.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we talked to that guy later. They ended up breaking that gun really bad. He was not happy about that.
Yeah, that one's tricky to replace.
Well,
Yeah.
as the saying goes, with machine guns, 90% of the time they need to be fixed.
Yeah.
That's why they keep going up in value.
Yeah.
Especially those, is there's no replacement parts unless you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But ran into a bunch of YouTubers.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah. Ran into Micah Mayfield. We actually had the opportunity to speak with King Trout, who's really good friends with Brandon Herrera, the AK guy.
Who also was standing in line with him getting
Yeah.
pizza.
Which, by the way, that was a fantastic pizza.
That was awesome.
Brandon was there.
Yeah, he was there.
No, y'all you went and saw him, didn't you? At
A&M.
A&M?
Yeah, I went and saw him at Rudder Theater. He had a Q&A session there
Yeah.
for his primary campaign. I was like 3 people away from getting to ask him the questions that I wanted to ask. And they're just like, hey, guys, we don't have any more time. We got to shut it down. And I was like, dang it. Because I had some good questions, too.
Well, we were standing in line. And I was kind of looking. I was like, that dude's got awesome hair. and then I look at the patch on his back. I was like, oh, that kind of looks. And he turns and looks at me. I was like, oh, hello. and just shook his hand. He's like, how's it going? And then turned back around. I was like, okay, don't be weird. I said hello.
As you reach in and sniff his hair.
Me and Hayes were trying so hard not to fanboy.
Yeah. Just be cool.
Because you don't want to be that guy, you know?
Yeah. And I no doubt they ran into plenty of that. It was like Micah just like, hey, like the videos. He's like, thanks. Keep walking. Or my favorite dude that we ran into was and I only see him on like Instagram and TikTok, not even TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. But he does like self-defense training, and one of his big things is if someone is coming at you, there's one place you need to shoot him in the nether regions. so he's handing out stickers.
Oh, that gets anybody to stop.
It's a nutsack with a little rice hat on. Favorite sticker by far.
So my favorite sticker that we got from Kalash Bass was actually the guys at Commando Store, and they make like reproduction Russian Gorkas and stuff, and they actually make one in the camo pattern from the 1984 Red Dawn movie. Oh. And I was trying to get them for the event, but my size was never available for like 6 months. Oh. But we handed them some stickers, and they were like, you guys want some stickers? And I was like, heck yeah, we want some stickers. So I got a sticker from them that says, patriotism isn't the only tism I have.
Nice.
They had some good ones. They had like the "Please be patient, I have autism" hat. I almost bought that hat. The work uniform.
You know, you made me thought off topic just for a sec, but talked about the short guy who says the only effective way to shoot somebody's self-defense situation is in the genital area.
Shoot him in the crotch.
Tell you what, if all of our law enforcement and everybody in a self-defense scenario switched to that tactic, I think crime would reduce a lot. Like, it's one thing if he kills me; it's another thing if he castrates me. Like, that puts makes you think at least twice at that point.
Dude.
Yeah, because nobody's cool if they don't have the balls.
Yeah. You can't talk any game.
All right.
I mean, imagine trying to talk to a girl at a bar, and you sound like this.
Yeah, sound like Mickey Mouse trying to talk. I'm a real thug.
You're a towel.
All right, sorry, just a squirrel. Oh, yeah, Jake's here. We'd be even further off track. Him and I just go down a totally different road every time.
But pizza was great. Met that whatever staff lady was there, super sweet lady. But the costumes were just all over the place because it was Fallout and Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one of the pictures like shiny and chrome. And some of those people went.
There was like a 4 foot tall lady dressed as what is the main dude?
Oh, the Immortan Joe.
Yeah.
But she called herself the Immortan Jolene or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. This tiny little lady. We saw her on stage. I was like, wow, she's short. And I turned around and it was kind of like Dwight from The Office when Angela's staying next to him. He's like, oh, God damn.
But one of our favorite costumes out there, we saw Mr. Leahy.
Yes. And his pants looked dry earlier.
Oh.
He straight up peed his pants.
He did. They called him up on stage for like the part of the costume awards, and he chugged like half a bottle of Crown while he was up there.
Oh dear Lord!
Yeah.
When he came back, his whole inside of his right leg was dark. Like,
And I was
holy
like,
crap!
He was dry when he went up there.
He was like Billy Madison cool.
Oh my God! No,
He was
loving it.
very cool at that point.
He was loving it.
Well, hey, I want to hear a lot more, and everybody else does too, about that night and going into the following day. But we need to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, and then we'll be right back with Dustin and Hayes talking all about Kalash Bash. All right, and we're back. And again, thank you to all our sponsors. We sure appreciate you guys. We're talking to Dustin and Hayes, two of our superstars here from Circle Star Firearms and Outdoors. Dustin's been with us since borderline the beginning. Hayes has been here for over a year now.
About a year,
And they are-
like 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, and they're BFFs, and they're talking all about the Kalash Bash. So we're towards the end of day one.
that is when we start moving back to the campground.
Yeah. So we went back to the tent, just kind of dropped some stuff off because we'd got a bunch of stickers and stuff like that from different vendors, and we were just like, hey, we'll go throw this in the tent. We'll come back.
And I know you guys. I got a feeling you'll have more than some stickers. I see like a bag.
I had so many.
But we're on the way back, and we actually run into one of our customers, Tim, and he's hanging out with the 4 World War II GIs. So
Checks out.
we go over there and hang out with them for a little bit, and the older gentleman there, he's just like, hey, you boys want some bullet bourbon? And I was like,
Yup.
Sure.
And that's when it went down.
So he pours us all a shot of bourbon, and we just kind of sit there and hang out and talk with them for a little while, and they're getting ready to kick off the show over there at the stage. So he's just like, y'all want one more before the show? Okay.
Yeah, darn it.
Don't twist my arm.
Yeah, had one more shot before, and I poured a little bit more, and then just had a little sipper on the walk over
So
to the mush pit.
yeah, we make our way over to the stage area, and we're kind of hanging out, just kind of talking to different folks, and we end up finding Tonto, and we go hang out with them. They've got extra chairs, and we've been walking all day, so chair was great.
Really nice. Also, Tonto, the dude who was the cowboy last year, he was there again this year, is one of our customers.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Mr. Steele.
And so the concert's kicking off.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm guessing like a country and western concert.
No.
Freaks on a leash.
Corn cover band.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
If you
awesome.
haven't seen the photo of that guy, I have a photo with him. He is all of what you would expect.
I actually chatted with him for a little bit. He's a really nice guy.
Cool dude, yeah.
But funny enough, I don't know if Hayes has a picture of it or not, but white dude in dreads and a tracksuit talking with a dude in a cowboy hat and Wranglers.
Nice.
I don't have a photo of y'all talking, but I have a photo of him that I will work into that video.
Probably a lot more common now with the whole post Malone integration into modern
It was
country.
an interesting group of dudes.
Very much so.
And they had a mush pit.
They had a mush pit.
They
Yes,
had a
they
mush
did.
pit. Yeah, actually, so that was also where they did all the costume, like, awards
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But there was one group of dudes, there had to have been 50 of them, all dressed
yeah.
the exact same, like faces covered, all tacticaled out, just everyone was just battle rattle ready.
Yeah. I believe they refer to their group as the AK Peasants.
Yes, yeah, the AK peasants.
Did y'all get in the mush pit?
No.
No,
Yes.
well, someone lost their keys. That was the closest I got to the
Yeah.
mush pit.
We helped Tonto look for his keys.
Did you find Tonto's keys?
We did not find Tonto's keys.
Oh, did you?
But our very fun other person that we met there, she ended up having them because she was his cousin.
So she had him the whole time y'all were looking
She
for him?
had him. Apparently, she had him like in her bra.
And Tonto's cousin loved Hayes.
Well, who doesn't?
A little too much.
Everybody loves a haze.
Like,
Following him around like a puppy dog?
Literally.
oh my God.
Them no haze. He's like, get away. Just leave me alone.
I'm too nice, so I'm not going to tell you to like go away. I'm gonna keep talking to you, but she got real comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice lady, but a lot of unsolicited solicitation of why she would be a good wife. Like, I will text my friends.
I'll let him know. Give me your resume, and I'll see what I can do for you.
No, they would have immediately thrown that resume in the trash.
She was trying way too hard.
All night. It was, yeah.
Just adding to the story. So
And I just sat back and laughed.
Yeah. But
Laughed.
finally when Tonto lost his keys, that was our out.
But after the during the concert, they actually had a big old bonfire,
nice.
and Tonto, of course, staying in character, went and danced around
Of
said
course.
bonfire.
I mean, yeah.
They had
That
to tell
wouldn't
him to
get on.
stop.
Did they really?
Yeah. He made it about halfway and then someone grabbed him and was like, no.
Oh,
I got one super awesome photo. I just happened to look over and there was a dude with an RPG just silhouetted by that. I snapped a photo real quick. It's the most random picture.
Wolverines.
Straight up. She's like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Yeah, but some of those people are committed. There was a dude in all Vietnam stuff. He carried an RPG-7 around the whole time. It had optic, it had a grenade in it, and the bipod. So he was
I
kudos
mean,
to
if
him.
I had one, I'm going to show it off too. I'd suffer.
Yeah. I think it's on the Facebook. I was like, that's an odd open carry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that. That was good.
I was a little sad that we didn't see the kid from Flaming Dragon again this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last year there was a dude like straight up 100% a Asian dude, full on kid from
Flaming Dragon.
Flaming Dragon, yes. He had the cigar and the AK-74 and the beret and everything.
That's awesome.
was
You have
awesome.
a tattoo on his chest.
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah. I was so tempted.
What did y'all dress up?
By the time we had gotten there and the weather was so terrible, it would have been so bad.
Yeah. Hayes
bad.
was supposed to dress up as Michael Douglas from the movie Falling Down.
I'm still going to do it for Halloween. I've got
Well,
the
yeah.
whole get up. So,
The whole get up. It's tucking your shirt in.
I had the pins. I was going to have the note card and everything.
Nice.
He just wanted to go home.
You just want just want my whammy burger.
Yeah. Also, now knowing I could have carried that Mac 10 around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going to let us walk around with guns. So many people
Yeah,
walking,
we're walking around with guns.
rifles. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. But
It's
yeah.
America.
I mean, everything was chamber flagged, so it was all, kosher, but
Yeah. But then after the concert, also one of my favorite setups was someone had this big wooden Thunderdome because it was still kind of staying with that Mad Max.
yeah.
Two-liner.
Apparently we missed the Pugil sticks. I was super upset about that.
Aw.
I wanted to do that so bad. But they did on Facebook. Kalash Bash posted some videos and it looked fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get into the Thunderdome with Hayes and just rock his world.
That would not have been fair.
So back in the tent, little squishy, little what?
So
It actually was not.
we were kind of smart. We actually found a high spot that we set the tent up on. So it was not super squishy.
But there was a double negative there because
Turns out that high spot had a fire ant trail running right over the top of it.
but I slept on the floor on a little blow up mat and I didn't get screwed with all night. We didn't notice anything. When we woke up, there was nothing in there. But we went and shot our comp. When we came back, there was a huge grass spider in there that ran out from underneath my sleeping bag. That's terrifying. But then, yes, it was full of fire ants.
Oh.
But yeah, Hayes was on his little blow up sleeping pad, and I was on a cot that I borrowed from our very own Mr. Jeremy Beeston, who we love very much. And that cot was absolutely fantastic. But my favorite story about that is so I'm sleeping, and Hayes apparently.
Is it how I woke up? Yeah. I'm half awake at like 3 a.m. and wow, it's really uncomfortable in here. Like my back hurts. I've got something sharp poking into my back, but my feet are comfy. And I finally open my eyes and it's jet black above my face. And I finally realized I am underneath Dustin. I had rolled over kind of diagonal and woke up. Thank God I was under his head and not his butt.
You're lucky. I guess you're too young to remember Gilligan's Island, but that's a dangerous spot to be under the skipper. Yeah. It's a bad place to be.
He told me this story, and I was just thinking to myself, man, it's a good thing he wasn't under my butt, and I just ripped one.
I was just like, that's not right.
So the following morning they have a like big breakfast buffet or just
No.
truck.
They had a coffee truck.
Yes, that coffee truck came in clutch because I'd taken my little camp stove, my little Coleman single burner camp stove, and and my
sad.
coffee percolator and some of our Dirty Duck Missouri boat ride coffee because I was going to make some coffee.
Yes.
We're going to have some campfire coffee. We're going to be good and ready to go for this competition. I tried to boil that water for 45 minutes.
No.
I don't think it was lukewarm by the time we were like,
No.
all right, we have to go.
Yeah,
Was it a jet boil?
no, it wasn't a jet boil. It was the little Coleman single burner stove that you get the little butane bottles
Oh,
for.
yeah.
Yeah, it no worky.
No.
I think the percolator was too much for it. Like, unless I had that thing going at like 4:30 in the morning, we probably would have had coffee in time, but that was not the case.
Yeah.
So
But
we gave up on my coffee, and I was super sad about it because I was super excited.
right when we made it around, because it was probably a 15-minute walk from
Yeah.
the campsite to the actual event, and right when we turned that corner, coffee truck. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, we get in line for this coffee truck, and we make our orders, and we end up talking with Clay Owens, the guy who actually puts on this whole event, and he's like, "Y'all shooting the subgun match this morning?" Like, yeah, we're kind of excited about it, and he's like, I don't remember how we got to the point, but he was like, "So y'all walked all the way from the campground?" Yeah. It's like, y'all know you could have parked over there, right?
Well, and see, when he said that, I thought he was talking about the parking lot behind us. When we actually walk another 10 minutes to the...
From the coffee truck to
the
the competition spot.
Yeah, because then you go down this little alley and it takes you back to where the subgun comp was.
And you're carrying your guns this entire time.
Yeah, got guns,
Ammo can full of 9 mil. Yeah.
And right when we're about to make that corner, parking lot.
Yep.
People are parking, getting out with their little 9 mils. Like, oh man! And now we gotta walk back.
Yeah.
But weather was perfect.
Yeah. So thankfully for us, the rain held out all morning. So we actually got to shoot the subgun match mostly dry.
Yeah, it sprinkled a tiny bit while we were messing with the coffee, and then by the time we actually had our guns, it had stopped.
And for those people out there who don't know what a subgun is,
Either a 9mm 45. It's a pistol caliber rifle.
Yeah. Pistol caliber carbine. So like your HK MP5s, CMMG Banshees, Colt 9mm SMGs, stuff
whatever
like
the
that.
hell Hayes has. Yeah.
Yeah, I had
his amalgamation of parts that shoots 9mm.
See, little dumpster dog.
I like that.
What does it say? Yeah, that little. Yeah, is it?
Did y'all get to watch some people run the course first before y'all?
So, a matter of fact, on Saturday, after we made our way through most of the live fire stuff, we actually went and watched people shoot at all the different stages. That way, we could kind of get a little bit of a game plan for each stage. And it worked out well for us. So, we go to shoot the match Sunday morning, and we already kind of have a little bit of an idea of the best way to shoot these stages. So, the hard part was that everything was already wet when people started shooting, and now they've been trampling upon all of the ground that we're supposed to now walk on.
For 2 days.
Little smushy.
Oh
Yes.
my lord.
So,
Yeah.
like, had it been dry ground, I feel like it would have been a lot tighter competition. But there was a lot of folks slipping and sliding out there. We actually saw a couple of guys like slip, fall on their butt.
You can get DQ'd real fast doing that.
Yeah. So in the competition, they have the 180 rule, right? So you have an imaginary line drawn parallel to the stage. And if your muzzle points behind that imaginary line, then you're automatically DQ'd from that stage.
Right.
And if you're, slipping and falling on your butt and you're trying to save yourself from falling flat on your face, it's pretty easy to break that 180 rule if you're not paying attention.
And then gone.
Yeah. So, the biggest part, I think, of, being competitive was staying on your feet. As long as you could shoot well, you're going to do pretty decently. And me and Hayes, I think we demonstrated that well enough.
That falls into that slow is smooth and
Smooth as fast.
Yeah.
Well, you can even see in some of the videos that we have of the actual, like, us shooting the course, when we stop to shoot, you'll notice that we'll move like a solid 3 inches with just how slick and mushy it was.
So there was no, like, super fast sprinting from spot to spot. It was, like, very...
Besides that one guy,
Yeah.
he went all out, and he still got 4th.
Yeah. But I've seen that guy shoot before at Doug's little range that he has little USPSA matches on Fridays. Mm-hmm. I knew he was going to be a monster.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, he also probably pulled out a $7,000 setup
Yeah.
in 9mm.
We got to
all
think
carbon
too.
fiber.
Most of these guys aren't just weekend warriors. This is their passion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the guys that were towards the top, yes, but the majority of the people there were there for fun.
Yeah. Like dudes with a Glock and a tiny little brace with the FRT in it.
Yeah.
Just mag dumping the whole time.
Yep.
That's fun.
So they actually had different sections for competition, right? So there was 9mm subgun, and then there was 9mm subgun with an FRT, and that was further broken up into iron sights only, free world optics, and com block optics.
Speaking of just breaking off for a second, of like, pistols and subguns and stuff. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't know if our listeners know this, but we do tactical broga out in our parking lot from 8 a.m. to 8:30. And we went out to our spot in the parking lot where we were going to do it. And then looks like somebody said a 9mm machine gun. I don't know if y'all know anything about that, but...
No.
I was over there with the leaf blower. I'm like, what the hell?
The only 9mm we shot was way back there.
Oh, I figured somebody took the Glock or something over there. And
Oh, no. I bet it was when they were doing the commercial. Or were they shooting out there? Because Jake loaded up the MP5, the 45.
oh no, this was something different. Yeah. There was enough shells over there.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I said 1762 by 39 casing over there is mine because that thing disappeared.
Yeah.
but that just made me think of it. So, guys, I know everybody works and stuff, but if you get a break or you're going between jobs or something, from 8 to 8:30, Tuesdays and Thursdays here in the parking lot, we get tactical and stretch, and for competitions like this, or for just if you're in the hiking, going out west, chasing the elk and stuff, it's pretty solid. It's
Very humbling at first.
shoot, it stays humbling. Yeah. All right. So who was up first in the competition?
So
It cycled.
yeah.
Okay.
They randomized the list of shooters every stage. So, it's never the same order.
We probably had, 9, 10 people in our little
Something
group?
like that, yeah.
It was supposed to be like 20. Or no. I think it was 10, and we were down one guy.
Yeah, one guy didn't show up.
But it was kind of like nerve-wracking at first, but immediately watching the first rounds of the first stage, immediately turns around with his gun DQ'd.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was the whole thing because that's what I guess his understanding was. The muzzle wasn't pointed 80 degree. He had it straight down and then did a 360.
Yeah, it's a weird rule.
Yeah.
So you got to wait till.
So if there's a barricade that you have to work around and it requires you to move backwards through the stage, you physically have to point the gun back towards the targets around your side or back walk it.
Oh wow. That'd take a little getting used to.
So there are a lot of them where it was just hold one arm, pointing it that way, turn around just to
Yeah.
make wherever you're going. Because also if you misstepped, it was wet. And they had been putting hay out there.
To try and help sop it up, but
Did not help.
Didn't help.
Or it did on the first stage for like the first 3 people.
yeah,
And then it
after
just
that
went mush.
it was mush again.
I think that made it so much more fun.
But there is definitely some speed versus accuracy that you have to take into account because you get penalized for targets that you don't engage or fail to neutralize. So on your cardboard targets, the rules were you could shoot it twice or have one in the A zone, right? So a lot of folks, just given the time constraints, like, hey, I could, take my time, make a good shot, or I can just rip 2 real quick in probably about the same amount of time and not have to worry about it. Because if I miss that A zone by a half inch and I didn't see it, then I lose that target.
I got you.
So-
There's some strategy involved.
There's a little bit of strategy. Me personally, I've been shooting competitions where you get penalized for being outside of the A zone, right? So there's the A zone, the Charlie, and the Delta. And all the competitions I've shot previously, if you were in the Charlie or the Delta, you were penalized, a second for Charlie and 3 seconds for Delta. But on this particular competition, anything on paper was good to go.
Cool.
It was the way he said it was if it was brown, it's down. If it's white, don't shoot it. So it was
All steel falls.
yeah, all steel falls. So brown paper targets you shot, white you didn't. You got penalized if you shot the white.
That sounds racist.
The way he explained it, he kind of like winked afterwards. It's like, okay.
So, anyways, there are paper targets that are white on one side and brown on the other. And if you flip them around, you can make a no-shoot target or you can make a shoot target, right? So, don't shoot the white targets.
Or they'll have the harder ones were like you have 2 brown stacked on top of each other, but
With
if
a white in the middle.
yeah. So then you have to hit boom, and then it's only shoulders and head of the one behind it. So that one takes a little bit more. I also learned it does help if you turn your red dot on before you start shooting. I ran the first half of the first course with my red dot not on.
I made the mistake of looking through mine at the wrong angle. And I was like, man, this thing is super dim. And then I got up to the stage and got that cheek weld and started shooting, and that thing was nuclear bright. Like
Shake the dust off.
so bright it was hard to see the targets.
As y'all ran through the stage, did y'all feel pretty confident?
So watching some of the other shooters, I was just like, okay, I feel like we're probably going to finish like maybe around the middle of the pack, maybe on the lower side of things. But I think what really helped me and Hayes is that, we weren't so much focused on speed as we were accuracy. So we had a very good, we weren't penalized very much for missing targets or hitting no-shoots or anything. We had very few penalties. And I think that's what kind of pushed us towards where we were in the final standings.
Very cool. Very cool.
But we also learned
Which was final standings. So
out of 282 people that actually shot, because there were more people registered to shoot the competition, like 350 or so. But out of 282 people that actually went and shot, me and Hayes actually finished towards the top. Hayes was 61st overall, and I was 42nd overall.
top quarter.
solid, man. Yeah, for being, Hayes, was that your first competition?
100% first one.
Dude.
So,
Dude,
I mean, that's the first time
motivating.
I've shot a competition on that scale.
Right.
Yeah. But and that was, I enjoyed that. I also can now nitpick my gun a little bit because I had the tendency to hold a little bit far out and would be like, why does my hand burn? Because I was holding the suppressor, not.
Now that
Be a man, C-clamp the can.
I know we've all got so much going on, but I honestly believe, and Jake and I were talking about it, once a week after work, we need to, get together for an hour and just all practice. And
I think that would be super fun.
When events, Austin's really wanting to get the skeet throwers going, stuff like that. Maybe put together our own competition. He's talking about putting together for real competition, a serious one out at somewhere other than here. Obviously, we don't have the facility to do it, but it'd be nice if on events like this, we could continue to hit that top quarter and stuff. And
I want to do some longer range stuff.
I'll say
real bad.
Daniel's currently working on putting together something for King of the 2 Mile with
2 Mile.
Kobe Owens.
oh, that's 6.
No, it's like a 338 or 300 XE or something like that.
With
Those
like
two
a
guys.
34-inch barrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a heavy gun.
Yeah, they've been cranking out some heavy guns here lately.
What are we talking about? The 6-dasher we have down there?
Yeah, what's that?
Nothing.
What?
That thing weighs half of what my thermal rig weighs.
That one's probably not 15, 16 pounds.
The 6-dasher's 16,
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
without anything on it.
Without anything.
Without anything on it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we've only got a few more minutes. Anything else that's super memorable about the event, or any shout outs or anything you want to?
One that we didn't see that I wish we had seen, I saw a bunch of videos on it, and I hope we can do the AK competition next year.
Yeah.
But because in that, like ours was, we had the 4 stages, and it was just nice little setup, see-through walls. Theirs was, they had some where it's like you were clearing trenches, running like super cool, and then you have to pop out a little foxhole window, and you're shooting at targets that looked like they were probably 75 yards.
50 to 70 probably. But on the rifle course, there were targets up to 200 meters.
Yeah. That looks super fun.
Next year.
And it was
We definitely need to hit the pre-reg for next year.
yes. And the one dude was like, "Oh, it's literally balls deep." And I was like, "Okay, that
Yeah.
it's got to be pretty deep."
Yeah,
No,
all of the
in
rain from the
trench.
previous week
Went into those trenches.
went into those trenches.
How cool would that be?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. These dudes are like waist deep water, just hauling ass through. Just
Yeah.
They're so cool.
There's actually Brandon Herrera posted it on his YouTube page of him shooting the match there on the rifle stages, and he actually shot that match barefoot in swim trunks.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's where he went to change. Because I remember him saying he wanted to change before
Yeah.
they. Yeah. Well, we were getting pizza. He left.
Oh, you never did tell the story about the epic baked potato.
Oh yeah. So after the concert,
You boozed up a little bit.
Smidge.
I was hungry.
I don't even know where you found that baked potato.
So I was like,
Just walked up with a random.
like no,
did. Huge.
right next to the campground, there was this food truck, and I was like, "Oh, please be open, please be open, please be open." So I walk up there, and I'm like, "You guys still open?" He was like, "For you, buddy, what you need?" I was like, "What do you got, man? I'm starving." He's like, "I got a baked potato that'll blow your mind," and I was like, "Lay it on me, brother."
You're speaking my language.
So I show back up to the tent, and it's a Mexican food truck, but he's got this baked potato, so it's got like fried chicken and elote on there,
Oh,
and
my
some
God.
queso fresco, and I put a little Valentina on it. This thing, I'm guaranteeing you, this baked potato with everything on it weighed 4 pounds.
Yeah.
That's being like nice. Like that thing was
You know, it'd be great if he closed his shop right when you got done and you went and ate the entire thing in front of Hayes. Just dead-eyed him the whole time.
No, I was sitting on the
He
cot
actually
eating
gave
it,
me-
and I was like, dude, I cannot eat any more of this. Please, if you are hungry, help me.
His stomach's over there just rumbling.
Yeah. That was awesome baked potato. There's still like a 3-pound potato by the time you were done.
We need to get better about like taking pictures of these places so we can give shout outs to the name of the companies and about taking our business cards because like even
Oh, I handed out so many
did you?
business
I'm
cards. and stickers.
horrible about it.
Stickers and business cards. Everyone got a lot.
Oh yeah.
Jake and I went traveling day before yesterday, and everywhere we went, hey, y'all got a business card? Y'all got a business card? We're like, no. We handed them all out.
So we had some of the pinup girl stickers.
Yeah.
I absolutely gave every one of the 1940s GI guys one of those.
No, of
And
course
they're
you
like,
did.
This is awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Super cool.
Those were the pinup girl was the most popular sticker
Absolutely.
by far. But they were all popular. Everyone was just like, "Oh, stickers! Heck yeah!"
But so me and Hayes were talking about it. I think we're going to try and do Lethal Weapons Texas in November. It's hosted by
Cool.
the same people, so it's going to be a kind of similar style match. But it's going to be like dress up like Tom Selleck in Hawaiian shirts from Magnum PI.
See, that's right
With
up
the
my
little
alley.
carry handle in
Like,
four.
you're talking about Jim. Yeah, I'll go straight A team. I'm into that.
Oh, if I can get a mini 14.
I was going to say you could absolutely do Colonel Hannibal Smith right now.
Yeah. Well, I figured I'm more of a Murdoch, but I appreciate that it's about you. I love it when a plan comes together. Guys, thank y'all so much for being on the show. I know everybody loves to hear you guys. I get tired of Jake and I just jabbing all the time about nonsense. If y'all out there in Radio Land have any more questions or you want to come talk to these guys about it, get some more details, come to the store. They'll tell you. There's probably some parts of the story they could not say on the radio that they might tell you about. I don't know.
Definitely not.
So